For the next 6 days, the Supreme Court will be the venue of national and international focus. When the 6 Supreme Court judges led by Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga walk along the corridors of justice beginning tomorrow, the weight of the entire nation will be on their shoulders as they get down to hear and determine 3 presidential election petitions whose verdict will have far-reaching implications on the management of this country. The courtroom where a legal face-off is expected was Sunday afternoon going through the final preparations, with top judiciary officials led by Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga making rounds to ensure all was set for the Monday pre-trial conference and the subsequent hearings of the 3 presidential election petitions. The Monday pre-trial conference will be used to isolate the critical issues in the 3 petitions to avoid unnecessary repetition and irrelevancies during the submissions by the legal teams, expected to kick off on Tuesday. Already, the petitioners and the respondents have filed in court all the necessary documents, and the 6 judges assisted by their legal research teams are combing through the documents to establish the facts and details in each of the 3 petitions.
The court is ready and prepared to hear and determine the petitions on the basis of the Constitution, the applicable law, and the evidence, in the interests of justice.
Once the hearings kick off on Tuesday, lawyers will not have all the time to make submissions. The defense teams will be making their submissions from this podium. However, time is of essence in the presidential election petitions, meaning that the amount of time that each of the defense teams will be allocated, they will have to comply with that. The judiciary team has already set up a system to ensure that the lawyers keep within the time allocated by the judges, a situation that will compel them to focus on their areas of presentations.
If the court may kindly consider locating to a place that is bigger.
A request by some lawyers for a more spacious courtroom to enable more people to attend the presidential election petitions hearings has not been granted. Only lawyers and the legal researchers will be allowed into the courtroom. The proceedings will, however, be relayed on Citizen TV and all the other TV stations in the country. Members of the fourth estate will also operate from a designated media center.
That's it.
All right.
The Supreme Court judges have until Saturday to rule on the 3 presidential election petitions and determine with finality whether Kenyans will go to a fresh round of voting or not. Francis Gachuri, Sunday Live.